Welcome to Asim Code. Hey there. It's great to see you. Make sure to like and subscribe to join the community. C++ encapsulation is an object-oriented programming concept that involves bundling data, variables, and the methods, functions, that operate on the data into a single unit, called a class. It restricts direct access to some of the object's components, protecting the object's internal state from unauthorized manipulation. This is achieved using access specifiers like private, protected, and public. Private members can only be accessed within the class, while public methods allow controlled access to these private members. Encapsulation helps improve data security, maintains data integrity by allowing only valid operations, and enhances modularity, making the code easier to maintain and extend. This example defines a student class to represent a student with a name and grade, demonstrating the concept of encapsulation. It encapsulates the student's data, name, and grade by making them private and providing public getter and setter methods to control access. The constructor initializes the student with a name and grade, with validation ensuring that the grade is within a valid range 0-100. The setGrade method allows updating the grade while ensuring it is valid, and the getGrade and getName methods allow retrieving the grade and name, respectively. The example shows how encapsulation protects the internal state of the student object by restricting direct access and enforcing validation through methods, ensuring the integrity and consistency of the data. This header is necessary for input-output operations, like printing to the screen. This header is included to handle strings, used for the student's name. This allows us to use standard C++ features without the need to prefix with std:. Define the student class to represent a student with a name and a grade. Private variable to store the student's name. It is hidden from outside access. Private variable to store the student's grade. It is also hidden from direct access. Constructor to initialize a student object with a name and an initial grade. This constructor takes two parameters, a string, for the student's name, and a double, for the grade. The parameter student name is used to set the name variable of the object. This checks if the provided grade is valid, for example, between 0 and 100. Public method to set or update the student's grade. This method ensures the grade is valid before updating. The parameter newGrade represents the grade that is passed when calling the function. The condition checks if the new grade is valid, between 0 and 100. Print an error if invalid. Public method to get the student's grade. This allows other parts of the program to read the grade. This method has no parameters since it simply returns the current grade of the student. Return the current value of the student's grade. Public method to get the student's name. This method simply returns the name variable. Main function where we create and interact with the student class. Create a new student object student1 with the name, John Doe, and an initial grade of 85. Here, John Doe is passed as a parameter for the student's name, and 85 is the initial grade. Display the student's name and grade by calling the getName and getGrade methods. Prints the student's name to the console. Prints the student's grade to the console. Now, we update the student's grade to 92 by calling the setGrade method and passing 92 as an argument. The argument 92 foot is passed to setGrade, to change the grade to 92. Display the updated grade. Try to set an invalid grade, 110, which is outside the valid range. The argument 110 is passed to setGrade, but it is invalid. Display the grade, it should remain 92. Return 0 to indicate that the program executed successfully. Now run our code. Thanks for sticking around till the end. Like, comment, and subscribe.